Moses, they have not only gone to the registrar to register Mombasa, they've registered what they call, it's 4 counties. And we are aware about it. We are the only mandated national football association in Kenya, the only. And we have branches. We don't have county football associations. We have branches. Those branches are known by FKF. They are administered by FKF. They are part of the National Association. What these other guys are registered, we don't know what it is. The registrar does. There are, in our view, other associations. In the Sports Act, you can have a national association or English or a county. So they have nothing to do with us. We don't know them. They can continue. We are going to have our elections and they will not be part of it. They can run their own elections. They can run their own affairs. They are not part of us.
You're talking about different counties because I'm aware of Mombasa, Nandi, Elgeyo Marakwet, and also Uasin Gishu. In the eyes of
yes,
and also in the eye of FIFA, how do you respond to this? What is your general assessment when you look and say other people are saying that they are forming their own association?
For me, it is the same nuisance of fellows who have been wasting our time going to court, doing all these types of rubbish. We have no time for that. We are clear. If you want to be part of FKF, if you want to be part of FIFA and CAF, there's only one association. It's called Football Kenya Federation. If you're forming your own association, it is okay because you have your right to do what you want. But they will not be part of us. They are not part of us and will not be part of us. We are clear in that aspect. And even if you go and look at Ohaga's ruling, it was very clear that we do not need to have those county associations. So they can continue to exist. Our clubs and our members have been warned that they cannot be part of those things. And if they are part of them, then they will not be part of FKF.
I know at least there is sponsorship that has come in the country and the clubs have received that communication in some very, very positive way. Have all the clubs said that, yes, we welcome this move? We're hearing some undertones that some other clubs are saying, wait a little bit, we are not receiving this money yet. What is the general status on that?
Only one club did not sign consent, and that's Homeboys. The rest of the clubs signed our consent, they received our monies. Again, I tell you, Moses, we have a record sponsorship for our clubs. Sponsorship they have never seen. Soon we will be having new ones and others. We are moving forward. One club out of 17 has not signed. They can stay. Really, we don't need them. If they don't think it's meaningful for them, we don't need them. What I can assure you is they will not play in an FKF Premier League. That will be BetKing Premier League. They will not take part if they do not sign the consent. They can leave the money, but they have to sign that they're in the league. All the clubs, all the rest, 16 of them have signed that they do agree it will be FKF.
17
they do agree that it will be known as BetKing Premier League. They do agree that they will play in it. Only one we can do without them. So I'm hoping that they will eventually rise and wake up. But in the event they don't, then they will not be part of the league.
Just for clarity, you said 17, but it's you've said 16, but it is 17 clubs have signed. Only one out of the 18 have not signed.
No. Remember, Sony Sugar was relegated.
Yes.
So we have only 17 clubs. Out of the 17, only one, Homeboys, has not signed our document. Only one has not been paid. So now, we don't have time for those kind of fellows. Maybe they have too much money, or maybe they have their own reasons, we don't know. But they will not take part in the FKF Premier League without signing that document. If they don't want to be in it, then it's okay.
The document is more of consenting that you will play in the BetKing Premier League, or which kind of signing is expected to sign?
It's just a document that says that you acknowledge that the FKF has entered into an agreement with that company, and that agreement is for title sponsorship of the league. You consent to it, and you agree to be part of it, and to be part of that league. And because you do, then you will be given the money from that company, because if you don't, then you shouldn't receive that money. But we have an obligation in that contract, Moses, which says that FKF will ensure that its clubs that are playing in the FKF Premier League abide to that agreement. It is our job. That's why I'm saying if you don't abide to it, then you will not be part of that league. You will find another league to play in.
FKF President Nick Mwendwa there stands his ground that you will not take part in the top tier league next season if you do not comply to what has been the recent happenings. I mean, the efforts by FKF has seen BetKing, the bookmakers here. I mean, they have a record sponsorship that will cushion rather our top clubs, top football clubs right here in Kenya. And you have heard whatever Nick has said, but now Kakamega Homeboys, Shimanyula will not hear none of this, considering what he terms as Nick Mwendwa's condescending character. He will not take none of this.